This is Poland Daily Business Edition. Our guest tonight is Piotr Hoffman of HM Investments. Sir, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Construction business is our topic for tonight. Construction business and developers are under stress in Poland because normally you deliver a house in 2-3 years, and the last 3 years we saw rapid growth of labor cost and material cost. So that means they are undercutting the profits. And what to do in such a situation, especially if Poland wants to build hundreds of thousands of apartment blocks on the reasonable price for its citizens?
Yes, as you said, so we have the problem about the prices, about the prices of the land, about the prices of the construction, but still we have the problem about the law, about the situation on the Polish real estate
so
construction.
The legal regulations may be a solution for the problem.
One of them, because of course it must be everything going together. Without the correct new law implementation and without the new legal answer for the market, all the rest can't be running perfect. So the new implementation, the new law implementation, which we really need, it's how to cover the country, the area of the country with the master plans. It's very, very difficult for us as developers, as investors, the same for the commercial way as on the BGK end, so BGK real estate company way, that we don't have the master plan. Master plan describe what you can build in which area, so it's very easy then, well, maybe not very easy, but much easier to go for the final document which you need to start the construction as a building permit. The land which is without master plan, you need to apply for the building condition. It's called in Polish administration language, it's warunki zabudowy. It's a very long process. That's why in July this year, 2018, the new act was appealed. So the act called Special Housing Act. This act should help us as investors, I mean the commercial and the apartment plus investors, to run faster with the building permit, because building permit for the investor is some kind of a driving license for all of us. Without this document, we can't go further, we can't go for the construction, we can't apply for the financing to the bank or another financing institution for the finance, for the money, for the investment. So this Special Housing Act, I hope, will change some situation. It's quite modern, so it's just a couple of months running. We, as HM Invest, prepare now one land in Warsaw, which we will apply. We shall apply soon, I mean in 2-3 months, to the architectural department in Warsaw in this new housing, Special Housing Act regulation. So I hope we can say after this how really it runs, because we have to change
it. This will streamline the process of getting the starting the construction, because
especially on these areas where we don't have the master plan, or sometimes the master plan is completely old. It's, for example, now we see the areas
developed in 1960s or 1970s.
1970s, it was for some factories area. Now it's already apartments areas, residential areas. So it has to be changed. And another very important thing, which happens is this year and will start in January 2019, so next year, is an act which changed the perpetual usufruct for the right of the ownership for the old people who owns now the apartment. So it's very important, because in Poland it's maybe some kind of similar in England, because in England there is some special perpetual
not the ownership, but like conditional ownership. You now own it, but you in fact you don't.
Yes, but now it will be changed. So all apartments which are in apartments buildings, now this part of the land which belongs to the apartment, because as you can imagine you have the building built on some plot, so this part of the plot which belongs to the apartment now will be changed for the ownership. Very important, because it change our position of the apartments owner. They will be now really owners, and as for the future, for the developers, for the project, it's changed as well, because then the ownership, it's asset ownership. It's much easier to apply for all this administration decision when you have only this perpetual usufruct. Sometimes it was, as a master plan described, that you must use it for, I don't know, factory or for some historical way. And now it's already changed, because all our cities changed in 25 years.
Because it's living body and everything changed. And Poland is that's good. That is very fast developing.
Even in 1970s, 1980s, you had a lot of spaces in Warsaw when was the factories inside the city. Now it's changed. It's a residential area, so it's important.
The production is somewhere else.
Outside the cities.
Thank you very much for this brief conversation about the legal problem. It might have been, look to you, quite complicated, but imagine how it looks for the developers.
It's not really easy, but yes, but I hope it's changed now.
Piotr Hoffman, CEO of HM Investment, was our guest, and that was it for tonight's Poland Daily Business.
Good night, thank you.